What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails into Reverie. Last time we handled Justice Ado, which was a little story that I was expecting to be more serious than it was. It starts off serious with Machias and Dudley kinda working at the same time for the inspection of Orcus Tower after liberating it before it got retaken again. But then it turns into them on their day off investigating a crime about some, fake coffee stuff going. Well, it's not even coffee, it's just fake things being sold at lower prices, but they're not as good as the normal things, but they're selling better because they're at lower prices, like knockoff brand stuff. And it's all because they want their coffee back. Like, their coffee wasn't in stock because of all this stuff that was going on. And then it turned out it was the work of two criminals we arrested multiple times in Zero and Azure. It was the one guy who was also responsible for swindling the Capuas out of their home. And then it was the crazy old woman who was strong as hell that kept giving us trouble back in Zero and Azure as well. But, Machias and Dudley were able to handle them. So now it's time for us to catch up with our good old Prince Cedric and see how life is treating him in Ouroboros. So let's go ahead and get started. I perfectly understood the choice I made. For the first time in my life, I made a choice entirely of my own free will. There's no one to cling to anymore, no one to protect me. Well, besides Shirley, she's going to be tied to your hip, probably for the rest of your life. Such is the path I choose to walk. Somewhere along the Zemurian continent. I always forget what the ship is called. The Glorious, that's right. He's still in that outfit as well. Cedric Rise Arnor. Who in their right mind would call this clean made? Really? That's right, what am I doing? I need some fresh air. The fact that he would ever call for a maid like that is just appalling. Daydream, the Fallen Prince. My first months as part of the society were grueling and painful. I began as an enforcer candidate and struggled through one ordeal after the next under Shirley's watchful eye. From the sum of these came a stark realization. I was naive, feeble, and a sorry excuse for a human being. You can tell by the color, like, here, that this is obviously a flashback. This is how the Red Constellation trains. Less choking, more moving. If this was an actual battlefield, your lollygagging would have killed you. Your royal blood means nothing here. You think I don't know that? Obviously, he was strong, but, like... It makes you wonder if it was the curse giving him his power before. Now that he's no longer an awakener, he's just a normal kid that probably has a little bit more strength than your average military student. I knew you'd be weaker without the Imperial Fortress's power, but this is pathetic. You trying to bore me instead of beat me to death, kiddo? Another round, please. That... I think that's enough for one day. She leaves me in the dust like it's nothing. They sure aren't going easy on him just because he used to be a prince, huh? In Ouroboros, only the strong succeed. This is no place for the pampered. You are the most hypocritical piece of garbage ever. You used to be one of the most pampered, you probably still are one of the most pampered people ever. Even I struggled to find my feet at first. Well, if he fails to become an enforcer, I can always use another lackey. Well, that's gonna motivate him. Damn it. Damn it all. They're obviously not in Erebonia because, like, Red Constellation doing drills in Erebonia would definitely get some attention. I thought I could do better than that. Did I learn anything at Thor's? No, what am I thinking? I knew this wouldn't be easy. I didn't choose this expecting anything to be handed to me. So why do I feel so... He probably just hates how he left things. Oh? Just like I thought, he's still too soft. It takes more than a little darkness buried in your heart to become an enforcer. Whether he sinks or swims is entirely up to him at this point. Which reminds me, I heard you went to Shirley with a request, Professor. Since when did you two get so cozy? Yes, I approached her about creating the ideal conditions for an experiment of mine. I realize her men have their hands plenty full, but I'm still hopeful they can provide me with some useful data. Is that related to Cedric, or what Novartis is doing in the Empire? Days later, Shirley led me to the ancient battlefield in Crossbill for reasons I wasn't made privy to. How can you just go there like it's nothing? What awaited me was a training exercise harsher than anything they had given me before. When is this taking place? You want me to take on the Red Constellation in a group of enhanced Jaegers alone? Sure do. All you gotta do is survive to the end and give Gareth and Gilbert a good fight. It's not like you'll really be alone. You'll have your little partner I borrowed from the professor to help you out. He said something about wanting to test combat links between people and archasms or something. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Maybe use it as a diversion or something. Get creative. We set up some gizmos that will insulate the battlefield sound, so feel free to go wait. That explains it. You can't think this oversized toy is going to be of any use to me. What's the point of giving me a task I have no chance of succeeding at? Look, if you're scared of giving this a shot, you're free to run away like a little baby. I invited you, but no one's forcing you to stay. Want to run? There's the door. No one here will come running after you. But ask yourself if you wouldn't live to regret it. That's a decision you gotta make for yourself, not as a prince, but as your own person. Oh, and the front gate's locked. It'd be too easy if it wasn't, so find some other way to get inside, got it? And also... Good reflexes, what the? There's your cue, off you go. I wouldn't stand in one spot for too long if I were you. Because I told Gareth he's welcome to put you down if he has a clean shot. You must be kidding. Fine, I'm going. Do we actually get to play as Cedric, or what's going on here? He's here. Our orders were to not hold back. Let's get him. Damn it. Well, neither will I. Oh, wow, we are fighting. It's Cedric. The first time he's been playable in the series. And even as an S-Craft, too. Although I'm sure he's only playable for the sake of this. Do we get to play as an Archism? That would be the coolest thing. It's obviously not that cool, but... Carmine Heart. Damage up. Okay, well... Alright. Alright. It's kind of cool game to play as Cedric. Oh my god, we get to play as a robot. Oh my god, attacking as an Archism is the weirdest thing ever. This is so weird. Melting Slicer! Only one left. Perfect. This is still so funny to me. Oh, level like 125, okay. How can even rank and file Jaegers be this strong? Well, you won, so that's already a step in the right direction. Ugh. His reflexes aren't too shabby. No wonder the commander sees potential in him. You call this a fair fight? How do you expect anyone to win when they're outnumbered by... You need to stop, said. Hey, do you know who you're shooting at? Don't think you're gonna get away with this. I don't know. Who are we shooting at? And what are you going to do about it? All I see is a target to hunt down, so that's what we're gonna do. He's got to get it through his head. Keep your head on a swivel if you don't want to lose it. Ah! Come on, Cedric. You got to get this pompous royalty. Neither one of his siblings are like this. Even without the curse, he's still acting like, you know, a spoiled brat. He's trying not to be, but it's just ingrained in him. This isn't like any training I've been subjected to in my whole life. You're surely trying to have me killed? What's the point of having me hunted like a wild animal? This is pretty over the top. You have this much red. You have the entirety of Red Constellation trying to take him out. This is absurd. I'm Cedric Rise Arnor. I shouldn't be subjected to a fight for my life like this. You're doing it again. Look at him move. Why is this happening to me? What did I ever do to deserve... Listen to me act like I'm still a prince of imperial family and not some nobody. People have been sent to Gehenna for far less than the unspeakable crimes I've committed over the last year. And don't even try to say you were just being manipulated, Cedric. You did it because you wanted to. It was your own will, your own desires that led you go astray. Help start a war and finally end up in the society. I need to grow the hell up and start taking responsibility for my own life. There you go. That's what I want to see. Even if you are going to be our enemy in the future. Yeah, obviously the next time we see him after this game, whatever cast of characters we're playing as, whether it be Class 7, the SSS, or even, you know, a cast, like a future cast we've yet to meet, like, Cedric's gonna be an enemy. But of course, like, there are times where we have enforcers that aren't directly trying to fight us, and they're just kind of like doing their own thing.
こんなところで犬死にはできない。絶対に。それはきっと彼らを冒涜してしまうことと同じだから。
Huh? Surrendering?
どうしたんだい？こんなところで君たちごときに負けるつもりはない。来るといい。
Attaboy. So do we only get that one fight? Please tell me we can beat... He's bored. About time. So you managed to make it here after all. To be honest, I didn't think you'd still be in one piece. I wouldn't be if I tried to fight them all at once. I'm wise enough to know how to scatter the enemy and slip by them. It's basic military tactic I learned at the academy. Now all that's left is defeating you two and all past. Don't expect me to take it easy on you. Is it me or is there something different about you? You finally found the resolve to face your fate head on. Good, then I will respond in kind. You shall be tested by the Blitz as the young miss ordered. Have it your way, test me as you see fit. I still don't get the whole flippant attitude, but fine. You're about to learn that the world is a cold, cruel place. I, Gilbert Stein, Regimental Commander of the 6th Enhanced Jaeger Brigade, shall be your tutor.
さて、この包囲網を突破できますかな。
シーリがあんまり調子に乗るんじゃないぞ。
Lord.
いいだろう。赤き力よ、カーバインハート。いいだろう。
Sure.
トライだ。ハリスマンソード。バカな。
Oh, wow. I gotta at least use it once.
うなれ。さあ、すべてを食らい尽くせ。ブガトリーセイバー。抜かったか。くそー、なかなかやるじゃないか。こんなはずじゃ。まだまだこんなものじゃない。
Attaboy. Well done. Damn newbie acting like he owns the place. Oh? Since when has society's hierarchy been based on seniority? But no need to look so gum. I'll be certain to find a suitable use for you as an enforcer. I will not stand for this! Commander? The battle's over, sir. I think we should accept... I'm not accepting anything. I will not be walked all over by this twerp. To my side, Giapachi. So this is your personal aircraft I've heard so much about. Ha ha ha! Is it that intimidating? Good! I'm gonna teach you some respect, newbie. Watch and learn how a real Ouroboros veteran fights. Alright, this has gone on long enough. Let him have his fun, Gareth. Are you sure? Our boy wants to be an enforcer, yeah? Then let him fight his own battles. This is a good chance to see what he can do. Very well, I'll attend your little class. Once I graduate, I'll show you that I'm done being used. From now on, I'll live life by my terms. What is wrong with his lips? The way they were moving was so funny. Ooh. That's what you get for attacking my robot. He's my friend. That'll work. Thanks for the assist, my robo friend. And it can use arts too, that's cool. What's it called? Melt Gunner? Oh, I missed. Lovely. That's helpful. Seeing him actually get a level up when this is the only part of the game we get to use him in is pretty funny. No, this can't be happening! Blorf. Commander! Not again. Ew. Not bad, see? You can do it if you put your mind to it. I hope you aren't implying that this was in any way a challenge. My goal is to be an enforcer. Small fry like him won't stand in my way. Now that's more like it. You should keep fighting like your life depends on it. That's the most fun way to live if you ask me. I can't say that sounds very tempting knowing your twisted sense of fun. But very well, I welcome any challenge. The path I've chosen is in no way righteous, but it is the right path for me. I must learn to walk it and continue forward, even when I'm separated from those who care for me. I've no right to thank any of you, let alone face you and ask for your forgiveness. However, Kurt, Alfin, Oliver, and Reen, He cares about them and loves them. That's all there is to it. Okay. Alright, so this is right before the Crisis and Crossbow. The day of the wedding. Aww. I wonder if he sneaked a peek at the wedding from far away. He did. Oh, and he's even wearing his Thor's uniform. Interesting. Aww. He does care about him, even though he's missing an eye because of you. Oh! XIX? What's that? 19? So he's Enforcer number 19 then. That would be XIX, right? Alright, well, Enforcer number 19, Cedric. We're not going to call him by his full name anymore because he's leaving that behind. Prominence Nova. Alright, well, there you go, Enforcer. So that's interesting, 19. That's a pretty high number. I don't even remember what number Shirley is, but, so I guess everyone in Ouroboros has their own... I mean, obviously Sharon, I mean, she's not really part of Ouroboros anymore, but she doesn't have an Arcus or whatever it is for Ouroboros of her Society version. But then again, we hardly ever see Society characters pull out their Arcus units. Yeah, because even when he teleported away, he had to bring it out. So maybe, like... Maybe as a newbie enforcer, he doesn't have, like, the ability to just, like, teleport like the rest of them do yet. I don't know. But, yeah, that's gonna be it. So, goodbye, Cedric. We'll see you again one day when, whatever the Grandmaster is having you do coincides with our heroes and what they're doing. But, I think that was a good way to kind of send him off. So next time we'll do our final daydream, story-related daydream for this section next time, which is Project Orbital Gear 4 Part 1. So look forward to that. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.